Introduce yourself. Boleh dengar tu?
Hah? Dah start ke?
Hello?
Hello?
Doktor boleh start. Mungkin tak berapa, saya punya tak berapa clear.
Oh, saya dah start eh? Okay,
Cuba
ya.
doktor introduce yourself. Ya.
So, saya start ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Thank you, moderator, for your kind introduction. First of all, I would like to thanks to the organizer, NAY Biosensor, to invite me to share the talk about how we can utilize artificial intelligence in scientific writing. I am Jawahir Izwan bin Abdul Rashid. Currently, I serve as a research fellow as well as senior lecturer in National Defence University of Malaysia. And for this presentation today, I will cover three main parts. The first part is the background of AI writing tool that I will elaborate more what are the technology behind of this AI, what we can get the benefit from this AI, and also go to the second part, how we can explore the AI for the scientific writing. So in this part, I will show demo about the use of the AI. And the third part is how we can use the AI ethically. And the objective for this presentation today, hopefully all the participants will understand the important why we need to mastering the skill of using AI writing tool. I think it's you will feel the difference once you the master of the AI and without use of AI. The second, by the end of this presentation, hopefully it can boost our confidence and also increase our productivity to write a high quality paper in the fast way. And the third objective is to enable the researcher to use the AI in ethically. So you will aware what we should do and don't do when we use the AI writing tool. And for the first part, I will explain the background of the AI writing tool. And now we are in the middle of the growing of AI technology, which has been making a significant impact in various fields. This include the academic research writing. And the recent finding found that from the MIT group, they found that when they use ChatGPT, they test the use of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is one type of the AI writing tool where they found that by using the ChatGPT, they can boost the worker productivity compared to the higher skill. Means that when we use the AI, they can improve our in terms of the productivity in efficient job, to boost our efficient job. And in my personal view, yes, I agree when I start using the AI, I noticed that there are changes when I use the AI when I found I can save a lot of time during when I'm making the writing the paper, writing the grant. Usually because the last time when I write the grant, I take a lot of time, maybe for the 3 month, 4 month to make a complete grant. But when I will introduce using the AI, it take only 1 month to produce a very good grant. So means that if you can mastering the AI skill, it can benefit to us actually. And before we go to more further detail, let me explain what is the technology behind the AI writing tool. Basically, the AI writing is the application of AI technology that they combine natural language processing and machine learning algorithm to generate, edit, or assist in the creation of the writing content or to generate a new idea. So from the figure, we can find that there are elements of the AI, machine learning and natural language processing, where this NLP is focused on the speech and text. Meanwhile, for the machine learning from the data set, from the algorithm to predict the data, something like that. So what we have current AI writing tool is the combination between both this element, NLP and as well as machine learning. So natural processing language is focused on the interaction between computer and human through the language. So basically, if we talk about NLP, they study to understand. The computer want to understand the interpret or generate human language. So when they try to apply to the AI writing tool, this NLP function to more to analyze the sentence, to fit the grammar, syntax, and context. Meanwhile, for the machine learning, they focus on the system, they analyze, they do a lot analyze from the large data set. And from the large data set, they identify the pattern. From the identify the pattern, they come up with the algorithm to generate and suggest that. So right now we have advanced AI writing tool, AI generative text, where they combine NLP and machine learning, where for the NLP, they function for the correct the sentence or the grammar. Meanwhile, for the machine learning, what they do is once they understand the language, they will start to generate a new content. So this synergy between NPL and machine learning will produce. Right now, we have the Chat GPT, the combination between NPL and machine learning, where this advanced, they can generate a new idea, they can draft, or they can do more than they've editing the grammar and something like that lah. And before we go to detail, let me introduce the history of the AI. For the first phase, when we noticed that when early 1990, we have a early writing age where they focus on the spell checker and grammar checker. At that time, this spell checker and grammar checker integrate with the Microsoft Word, and they just only fit the the wrong spell, the grammar fit something like that. But in phase two, from 2000 in 2010, during my I think during my master and PhD, I think maybe you have heard about the Grammarly. Grammarly is a one of part of the use of the AI where they use NPL, natural processing language. But this NPL, they focus on the grammar itself. But they if you compare to the phase one, they just focus on spell checker and grammar. But when they have introduced with the AI NPL, this AI more they can give the feedback on writing style, the coherence of the sentence, the tone of the sentence. So when they use the NPL, such as the Grammarly. So in the phase three, 2010 and now, we have a transformation writing tool where they combine. Before this, we use NPL only. Now they combine with the machine learning technique. So what the good thing about the machine learning? They can use the previous data and come up with algorithm to generate the human like text. before this, we use the phase two, like NPL, they AI writing, they know, but they don't understand the sentence. But in the simple, but for the phase three, they know the sentence and they understand the sentence, then they try to predict or try to generate a new idea based on the combination from the uh, NPL and machine learning. So this a benefit of the AI writing. My personal view, yes, it can improve efficient and productivity in terms of to generate draft, and they can provide suggestion, and also they allow us to do we can tell the AI to do automated task lah. Means that they focus on the simple task while we can focus the critical thing lah. And also they can improve accuracy of and quality where they have ability to identify and correct grammar, spelling error, something like that. And the third, they can enhance creativity and expression, where when they combine with the machine learning, so they have ability to generate a new idea, to provide suggestion, and that's how they can boost our creativity. And of course, they can save a lot of time and cost saving when we start with the AI, especially for the academic writing. And this a comparison between the conventional and also the current advanced machine learning, where the previous AI, they focus on the grammar, but here now we have they can understand the content and they can generate a relevant content. So these are differences between the previous and the current. We can look here. Uh, Then for the content generation, the previous they cannot generate, but now we can generate a relevant content. Mean they can generate a new sentence. They can predict the new sentence. They can suggest us how we want, how the idea, how the right, how the writing will look like. And this a range of assistant. Uh, right now basic grammar. Now we have the complex. Okay, there's a difference between the previous and current. So how we can apply this AI writing in our scientific writing tool? Apart from that, you know that they can fit the grammar, they can fit the sentence, they can fit the sentence or generate the idea. This AI we can use for first the idea generation, because now they have equipped with the machine learning, so they can predict, they can come up with the new sentence, then they come up with a new idea. So the idea generation, we can apply it for the idea generation. The second, for the literary review assistant, where they can help us to summarize all the relevant paper in the fast way. We don't spend a lot of time to do this, but we can ask the AI to this thing. The third is citation and refer management, where usually before this we take the time to correct the format journal, or especially for the journal format or the thesis format, because some of the publisher they have very specific format. So by using the AI, we can ask AI to change the format in the fast way. Later we will show later. And data analyze, we can ask the AI. Before this, before this, the AI can only focus on the fit the grammar. But now, we using the machine learning and combined NPL, they can help us to analyze our data. We give the data to AI and they can analyze the data. They can make the graph. They can also make our the graph for the data. And also they can act as a human expert where they can give the feedback and revision. Okay. And of course, lastly, language and style improvement. And all this field we will cover for today with the specific AI, what the AI can be used for each section. But before we go into explore how we want to explore the AI for academic writing, we need to know what is the right mindset when we using the AI. The first mindset must we need to treat AI as a research assistant, not supervisor, but treat AI as a research assistant where they are supposed to assist you in what you to do, and they are not supposed to tell you what to do. So we control the AI, not the AI control us. So we can ask the AI to do many tasks to simplify our work, especially for the academic writing. Let's say imagine uh, you ask the AI to summarize 5 paper and come up with the summary. So you cannot simply take this summary and put in the writing, but uh, you need to clarify. You need to read first, kan? So that's why I say you need to treat AI as a research assistant. The second is outsource academic labor to AI, not thinking. The job for thinking is from us, not the AI team. But we can combine the idea from the AI and us, okay? Where we can ask the AI do a lot of things, especially for the repetitive tasks. And meanwhile, we can focus for the critical task. Let's say we can ask like I said, we can ask the AI to summarize the paper, to make the table, to make the graph, to generate the initial idea, and to change the format template, to do some citation. So we can ask this, orang kata, the repeated task. So we can focus the other critical task. That's how we can use the AI. And the third, use for AI for structure, not for the content. Means that we can use the AI to get uh the initial, even though this AI they can generate the idea, but we can use this idea for framework. Okay, we can use for the framework for the outline. Okay, not we just taking 100% content that generate from the AI, because we know that this AI is based on machine learning. Machine learning is based on they train the previous data. They train a large data set from the previous, from the non data. Means that the data is not novelty. They just take out the previous data and they come up with the current idea. But it's from us need to think a new idea that can boost by this AI. And four, don't over rely on AI, because we need some of the AI because some of the AI they can produce, not not validate lah. For example, ChatGPT sometimes they don't put a good reference. So maybe something we can become mistaken, or because this AI they produce one single answer. If you Google, they can produce a multiple answer. But if the AI they produce one single answer, then one single answer we don't know either the answer is correct or not. That's why we need to verify it. Beside that, the data that they get is from the previous. Maybe the data from the previous they can mix many things. They can mix many things, and we don't know how either the data is correct or not. There's a dilemma, and when we use the AI, that's why we need to verify it. That's why I said we don't over rely on the AI. Okay, these are example of the AI writing tool that you can explore for each section. For example, if you want to try to come up with the idea, you can use the ChatGPT or the Copilot. Later, we can explore one by one. Teacher review assistant, citation, data analysis, feedback, and language and style improvement. So now we come with the part two, the demo or the utilization of AI writing tool in academic writing. Okay, this six segment that we will show the demo later. And we'll first step how we can use the AI to generate the idea and also to brainstorming a new idea. So because like I say, even though let's say like right now the popular AI is the Chat GPT or the site assistant or the Jenny. yes, this chat GPT or Jenny or the AI writing tool, they can generate the idea. But like I said, the idea is old because they get all the idea, all the data from the previous, from the already data already published, not a new idea. So the best combination when we try to come up with a new idea and brainstorm, it must come from us. We need to think a new idea. Maybe that idea maybe we can get from discussion, from our experience, uh, from from the discussion with other clip. So in other simple word, the idea must come from us. Okay. So how this AI they can improve our idea by expand the idea is we have idea, then we ask the AI to expand this idea so that we get more data so we can accelerate what is the idea generation. So at the same time, this AI they can provide, maybe we overlook the idea, maybe they can provide a new insight and information. So like I said, the combination between the human input and the AI is the best way to generate the idea. Not we really depend on the AI only 100% because they just provide the data I already have. They already published. Okay. What we do is we get your our idea and make the idea become more expand. We made the AI to expand our idea. So this AI for the first stage, of course, we need to generate idea by explore. Let's say, I think when we want to explore a new field, we need to explore what the emerging trend, what the new trend now. Uh, and also we can also we can ask the AI to suggest the research question, hypothesis, theoretical framework. But the keyword is must the idea from us. Okay. So what I can suggest, you can use ChatGPT, OpenAI, Copilot. Copilot is AI from the Microsoft. If the Google, we have one, but Google. If you Google type but, so they have a very similar work, very similar function. They just the chat box. I'm not chat box. Uh, the function is similar to the chat GPT where they can beside they can fit they can fit the sentence, the grammar, they can generate the idea. Okay. But in my personal view, I think chat GPT is still more advanced, even though they tell that Copilot is better than chat GPT, but I think chat GPT is more advanced than the Copilot lah. But we can try. Okay. But when we went to try to generate the new idea, there are some keyword or the people say the instruction. So that when we ask that prompt to the AI or the chat GPT, they can produce the desired outcome. The answer were very specific. This example of the prompt to generate the idea of for the brainstorming, and you can think also. But the example, let's say if you want to find the emerging topic, maybe you can start uh, at the ChatGPT board, identify current threat and get, and you can put your field that can look to impactful research. So they can give the answer. So how we can start? So this a different prompt lah. You can start with the chat GPT or the copilot. Okay. So the idea is because you want to expand your idea actually. Because right now, without the use of AI before this, when we don't have the chat GPT copilot, well, even though we have the idea, we take time to expand the idea. We take the time how we want to expand the idea to become more concise, to become more clear what we want to do. But using the chat GPT or the copilot, we can expand the idea that come out with the outline, the framework. Okay. So this demo, I will show the demo. Let's say my idea. Actually, you can ask also ChatGPT from the zero idea. You can ask ChatGPT, for example, identify current threat and gap or in your field research area lah. But let's say I want to study to explore. I just come idea. Oh, why not we study antifungal coating base plan? And if the conventional method, we need to go to the Google, go to Scopus to find the relevant paper. But because we want to generate initial stuff, initial starter, initial eyedrop, I think maybe we can ask the chat GPT. So we start antifungal coating plan, base plan. So what we do is, uh, I will show, wait, oh, because I want to go out, so new share.
Ah,
So I go to new share,
you just unshared first ke?
wait,
Cuba.
or
Cuba
show all window because I want to go to other website. Uh, new share. Okay. So I go to ChatGPT. Okay, this interface for the ChatGPT. For the free version, we have a ChatGPT 3.5 and the upgrade ChatGPT 4. We start ChatGPT 3.5. So we can start from uh wait we can start from the idea. What idea? So I take the prompt here. Okay, copy and ask ChatGPT, and you put here anti anti cotton pen, anti cotton pen, antifungal pen, antifungal pen base plan. That cool. Okay, so we start from here. So we ask the ChatGPT to come up. So for using the ChatGPT, they have some limitation because the data is cut from the January 2022, but it can give the suggestion the research gate that we can explore. Either let's say here they suggest we can explore for the formulation, or we can explore the durability, or we can explore for the resistance management. So that's how we can uh develop our initial idea. What gap that we want to explore. Then we start from then we start keep asking until we get very clear crystal what we want to do. Okay, like see here, they like here, we start from the generate answer and they come up with the quick scan relevant to the prompt. And once we don't get the desire, we start ask again until we already get what we want to study to explore. So this is an idea. So this ChatGPT also can make the outline for the research. Okay, and once we already know, we can ask the ChatGPT to come up with the title. Let's say sini title creation. From the title creation, they can compose the abstract. Let's say I choose the acro-family formation as the research gate lah. I put here. This initial lah. This is a strategy for creating initial idea lah. So they come up with this. The title, from the title, we can ask the ChatGPT to come up with the abstract. The idea is we want to know the flow, the outline, the flow of the idea for this research, where they come, where will go. Okay, so we put here. So that's how we can generate the initial idea by using the chat GPT. Instead, we need to go to the paper, read again, and we don't find. So this chat GPT already come out with the abstract. So from the abstract, you can refine lah. You can look, you can read a lot, read again until you find what are research gate that you want to explore. So then from the abstract, you can come up with the research gate. You can ask the to formulate the research question kan. Let's say can ask a research question. Specific research guide. Okay, we try to use research guide lah. So topic, use the title, this title. Okay, now. So this way will come up with their research guide lah. The example lah that we can use lah for this section lah. Okay, now okay, you can apply also to Copilot lah. Same goes lah, tapi I suggest you start with ChatGPT lah for to generate idea. The Copilot also they can, but uh they can produce not very specific answer actually. So now we go to the second part is lecture review assistant. How this AI can help us uh to do lecture review. For especially how the first step we need when we do lecture review, how we want to make sure that we find the relevant paper with our research topic. In the conventional, we need to do Google. We go to Google or the Scopus and to find using the keyword and to find the relevant paper. And that process is very time consuming. So what if we can have the AI to help us to summarize or to find the relevant paper based on the keyword. So here I suggest you can use the connected paper or the research rabbit. Okay. For example, let's say I will show the uh research rabbit. Sorry, connected paper. So let's say, okay, let's say I want to study the change in gut bacteria composition in depression patient. Okay. So if I Google, we can find a lot of work about the genetic gut bacteria, but we don't know is it relevant with our title or not. But using the AI, they can find very specific that relevant with our title. Then we select the bull graph. Okay. Okay. Now you will see a list of the relevant paper that you can use, a relevant topic. So you choose choose the topic that similar with your work. Okay, choose the topic that really similar with your work. Okay, here I choose here gut ni bipolar. Okay, okay here I choose this paper. So from this paper, this AI will generate a graph. So a graph that can visualize the citation, the reference citation. So as you can see, uh, this graph or this list of paper that we need to focus means that either we go to Google, we can do fast screening here. We start from the relevant paper. Okay, we start from here because they're already relevant with our work. So we can go to by one, or you can go download for the each paper, or from the graph you can tell we can tell that let's say we can see the many dot, but from here we can see a big dot wait here a big dot. Okay, let's say when we find a big dot means that they have a lot citation. Okay, lot. They have a 167 citation. Meanwhile, for the small dot, a less citation. And as we can see, they have a intensity of the color. The dark color demonstrate a latest paper. So we can start here. From the visual graph, we can start which paper that we want to explore first. And at the same time, we can fast screening the relevant paper that relate with our research work. Okay? So there's a strategy that we want to find the relevant paper. Instead, we find Google Scholar and we will. let's say I choose it here. You can see, let's say lah. So apa? You can see more than 10 page that you need to explore one by one. Means that you need to open and read the abstract. Either the paper is relevant or not, then you go to next. Either you use use the connected paper, they can save a lot of time to find the relevant paper. And then, okay, Research Rabbit, similar function with the connected paper. Okay, this same function. You can choose lah. Either you want to choose the connected paper or the rabbit paper. The function is still same to find the relevant paper lah. Okay. And besides, AI can help to find the relevant paper. This AI can enable us to understand and summarize of each paper more better lah. Kalau conventional method, we need to read the paper, to highlight the paper, to make the note kan. So in here, we can ask the AI to provide summary of paper, highlight key points. So we need to read, but we ask the AI to summarize for us lah. So it can save a lot of time actually. So you can explore, either you can use the size space, Elicit, ChatGPT also can, chat PDF. So we start from the size space. Size space, I show how this size space can go beneficial to us. Okay. Google. So you type size space, discover, create, and publish your research paper. You click here. Now you will find the interface for the site space. Actually, I like the site space because they have many features other than they can read for us. They can also do the paraphrase job. Actually, and also wait. They can do paraphrase job, extract data from the PDF. Okay, we start for the lecture review. Let's say I've but they also can do the similar job like the connected paper to find the relevant paper. But here we focus on how we want to make how this space can summarize our job, our reading, our writing. So let's say, but we start from the question. Let's say our study. Let's say our study to find the factor the sun exposure can improve the condition of COVID-19. Is it the sun exposure can improve the condition of COVID-19? So we ask the size space. So the size space will come a few paper, not a few paper, more than 10 paper actually. So what the good thing about the size space? Okay, of course, first they can give the answer. Yes, betul, sun exposure has been found to have potential benefit in improved condition COVID-19. But the best thing about the size space, they can provide the summarize all the paper. As you can see, this a 10 paper. They already made the column, especially for each column represent inside the conclusion, the summary abstract, result. So we just only just read from this summary. Before this, with the conventional method, we need to read paper one by one. So one by one, we need to take the note, and from the take the note, we put the note into the table, and then we read the other paper. But here, SciSpace, this SciSpace can summarize the multi paper at one time. So it's possible you can read paper more than 10, 20, 30, and 40. Rather than before this, maybe you can read less than 10. But here you suspect you can read more than 10, more than 20. To at least you can do the job for the screen journal. Okay. So other than you find from the literature review, you can ask the site space to extract data from the PDF. Let's say from the connected paper, you find a few paper. Let's say you have already download lah multiple paper. Let's say you have more than 4 paper kan. Usually we need to read one by one paper. We need to read one by one paper to understand the paper. But we can ask the paper to summarize all the download paper in one time. So we drag all this and go to Word. Okay. Now we have the seed paper. Seed paper. Does seed SciPass can read seed paper in one time? The answer yes. So this the select data that one way to extract. Either you want to put the contribution or you can put your own uh your own criteria lah. You can let's say you want to to put contradiction, contrast ke contradiction. Or you put size lah, a material, say lah material. Try extract the data. So from the six paper, this side paper already summarized for us. Okay, let's start from the yeah. So you can read all the six paper in one time, and you can see a bigger picture lah. Rather than you read one paper, you don't see a clear picture. But when you read all the multi-paper time ni, you can read the bigger picture. So you can look here lah, one by one. Actually, if you subscribe this site space, you can export in the form of the Excel file. So you can see lah dia punya table that contain all the summarized all the paper that you download. But if you don't subscribe, then you look here lah. Maybe you can try to make small, or you can adjust lah your view to understand, or you can copy and paste lah, put on the new table. This is another way that you can use lah if you don't want to subscribe. Okay, this example how this we can use the AI to summarize all the paper. And for the elicit, you can use elicit also. Similar function lah, but if you compare to the site space provide more features. Okay, similar. You can, let's say, you can ask lah, it's like I put DNA, CRISPR, electrochemical sensor. Okay. So they will find the relevant paper, and the second they can summarize lah all the paper. So it can give a benefit to us lah when we want to make a grant, to write the paper, to write review paper. So it can give benefit to us lah. Okay. So now we go to there are some AI tool that able to understand the paper better. Beside the AI can provide the summarize, we can ask the AI, or we can no, we can ask the AI to because some of the paper is very complex. So we can ask the AI to summarize or to make the complex thing become the simple. Okay, for example, let's say I can use the site space. You can use the site space, for example. Okay, let's say I take one paper. I take one paper. Let's say I put here. You can, once you have already summarized, you can go one by one actually. Okay, this is a paper from the core space, uh, site space. So where's the core space? Want to ask. Okay, here this is ask the co-pilot. Okay, then from the paper, let's say the paper is very complex thing, then you can ask the paper lah, what is the highlight? Or actually they already have a result of the paper. So you can ask more detail lah using the co-pilot actually. So they give the answer lah. But it depends on the AI. Sometimes the AI they don't give a very specific answer. But there are some AI they can give very specific answer. Uh, like you can use Copilot, Chat GPT also can, and Chat PDF. If you will choose the Copilot, okay, right now we want to show the demo for the Copilot. Okay, how this Copilot can be used to act as the research assistant. Okay, let's say I open. The good thing about the Copilot, We don't need to upload lah. We don't need to upload. You can direct answer. Wait okay. Let's see Let's say you have the PDF paper. So you open to the Microsoft Edge. Okay. Okay, now we have the paper Microsoft Edge kan. Now you need to install the Microsoft Edge lah. Now we ask the Copilot. Oh, this is a Copilot interface Okay, the Copilot interface. So we review. So while we reading the paper, we can ask the Copilot and say that generate the common summary. Okay, they already okay. We ask the Copilot to generate. So they here summary of this document. Okay. Oh, if we don't understand the sentence, we can ask the Copilot to explain We just uh ask Copilot lah. Ask Copilot. There are a few set of question that you can ask to explain this sentence Um, this the Copilot function. The other that I want to suggest you, use the chat PDF. Chat PDF. This is a chat PDF. You just type chat PDF. Here, chat PDF. Okay, chat PDF here. The good thing about chat, okay, then you upload your Microsoft, your upload PDF lah, because you want to understand to understand more clearly. So the good thing about chat PDF, the answer is very critical actually, very good answer. Let's say so there's a chat PDF Okay, let's say I want to ask uh, I want to ask okay this one very complicated answer, a very complicated question because that question don't have in the paper, but they can answer very well. Let's say, so actually this paper is they study to detect the parason ethyl. So they study interaction between this nanocomposite with the parason. So I asked what are functional group involved in interaction because that in this paper they don't disclose the functional group, but using the chat PD they can answer very well. Let's see. Because they combine with the machine learning. So they use the machine learning to generate the idea. So let's say, so the answer is good. The eye interaction, or so pi interaction, hydrogen agent. So the answer is not available in the paper, but they can answer the question. Okay, let's say I try to co-pilot. Similar, I use the similar name paste co-pilot Okay, this one. Okay, I ask the same the question. What what should the answer will be? Okay. Okay, what a functional group so let's say. Is it they can answer good as to chat PDF? Oh, because they also can, but it's not very specific to the chat PDF lah. But it depend on the journal that already published to answer this question. Okay, so you can use either chat PDF, Copilot. Copilot also good lah. Copilot also good. They can explain simple word and simple answer. And now we go to you can also use the chat GPT, but today I want to ask you to explore the chat PDF and site space and also the Copilot. Okay, so this demo, Copilot, chat PDF, chat GPT. This the prompt. If you use the chat PDF or chat GPT, you can use this prompt to find the literature review lah. Actually, to find the research gate also can lah. For example, you can ask because you want to make the paper more understand. You can ask, summarize the main point, identify and explain the primary issue, compare and contrast. So this the keyword lah. If you want to make paper, if you want to make a paper more we will understand lah. Okay. So now we go to citation and reference management. AI can help us to cite and reference management. So the conventional method lah, uh, when we have the idea or when we have the center, we need to justify or to validate the center, we need go to find to Google. But this AI, they can justify our sentence. So we can use the site assistant or the consensus. Okay. So for example, I show the site assistant. I show the site assistant how this site assistant can benefit to us. So let's say you have the, okay, go to site, new. Okay. This user interface for the site assistant, either you can ask the simple question and you get very good answer actually. It's good for to get the initial the idea. Let's say elaborate CRISPR biosensor for efficiencies. If you look in the Google, you take the time, but but by using the site AI, they have already collect all the relevant paper and made the elaboration very well. Okay, you can see they start to generate using the good thing is they can provide reliable citation. The citation is reliable. Not use the ChatGPT when you ask the ChatGPT to elaborate CRISPR biosensor, they don't give a reliable citation. But if you use the citation, they can give a very reliable citation. So it's more valid lah. So so you can see if you want to make they produce a very good answer. Actually, like I say, we cannot simply take all the content, but we can use this as a framework, the outline to do especially when we want to write the paper proposal kan. Even though they give a very good elaboration, you see, like the paper, okay, okay, but oh, because I want to show how to validate our sentence. Okay, let's say you have if you want to make the new hypothesis or you don't have the support argument, so you can ask the site AI. Let's say find reference, find reference to support this statement. Uh, apa? Instant exposure can improve can improve the condition of COVID patient. Okay. So this statement, let's say I want to write the paper, so I want to justify. Is it they have any citation that can justify this sentence? So we put here. So this I can find lah citation to support this uh, statement. So this is good for you if you want to build the hypothesis. If you have a new idea, does this idea can support by the previous reference? So you can use the site AI. Also, you can see that they have a few reference that can support this sentence. They try to compose lah. Okay. Actually, still waiting to the for the site AI to compose. I think more than 70. So you can use all these reference to support your argument. In fact, besides you can use to support the argument, you can use this side AI to find the contrast segment. So you have the variety lah. When you write in, some the researchers support the segment, some researchers don't support the segment. So you can use this side AI lah. So we go to the another consensus. Okay, use the similar function to support our statement, but for the consensus, they start with the question. Wait, okay, Okay, this a consensus. Okay, this a interface for the consensus. The good thing about the consensus, you ask the question, and the answer will come from the conclusion from the research paper. Okay, for example, eh, for example, okay lah, this lah. Does taking a hot shower help you sleep? Okay, so is it any paper that can support this statement? Instead you need to go to Google to support this statement, especially in Google. You can take the time lah to find the relevant paper. But if you use the consensus, they go to directly the paper that relevant with your question. So these are a few paper that can support. Let's say here, this a paper for a shower before bedtime may improve. So this conclusion. So you can use this statement to support your to use this reference to support your statement. So you don't need a lot of time because you can use the consensus or site assistant to support this argument lah. And okay, now we go to the other citation and reference management. Let's say, of course, some of the format, let's say journal format, thesis format, you need to do a correct format according to their format lah. But sometimes this process it take time actually. For example, let's say I submit the journal and later I got the reject. So we want to send another journal, but we need to change the format. So this process actually take time. If we got the 3 time rejection or more than 3, maybe they take a lot of time. So there are some AI that can help us to change the format, to change the journal format, also the citation according to publisher lah. So you can use the size space to change the journal format in a few seconds. Not a few seconds lah, in less than 30 seconds. Usually when we try to change the format, maybe it take more than 3 days, 4 days. But when use the AI, it take the less than 30 seconds probably. So we can test it. So you go to site space. You go to the site space. Let's say I go to site space. Let's say you have the format lah. You nak submit the journal. So you don't need take the time. You just use the site space to change the format. Okay. So you go to the here beside my library here. Go to my format document. So you go to my format document. Okay, then you need to upload your draft Microsoft Word. Okay, make sure that your Microsoft Word content of title, a complete title, abstract, body content, and also the most important reference. So I just try to upload my Microsoft Word, my writing draft. So let's say I choose where Microsoft Word. Okay, this draft review article lah. Okay, so I upload. Okay, so they already upload lah. Now I have a draft manuscript, so I want to submit to the Elsevier paper. So in order to submit to Elsevier paper, I need to change the format according to the publisher. So you need to follow the guideline. Okay, first you go to choose the title. Okay, I choose the title here. Then apa lagi? Okay, save and continue. Choose the author affiliation. So I put here. Save and continue. Choose the abstract. So this abstract. So I already choose. Right. Choose the reference. Okay, choose the reference sampai habis. Okay, save and continue. Okay, you nak choose the format apa? Okay, now you need to choose the template lah. Either you want to choose Elsevier ke IEE triple. Okay, I want to choose IE lah. Because IE dia ada separuh tu eh. Okay, let's say I want to submit to IE journal. Okay. But before that, I want to show the original manuscript ah. Okay, where is the original manuscript? Okay. Okay. Okay, this original manuscript ah. You can see lah. Dia punya this is the format here. Okay, the reference. So I want to submit to the IEE triple. So IEE triple. Usually we need to refine the format. Okay. So by doing this, okay. Okay, use this format. You go to use this format. So I want to change the original paper to this format. Usually we take more than 3 days, but using the site space, we can have less than 30 seconds. Now we get testing, testing, testing.
Kenapa jauh? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Boleh dengar.
Okay, dengar. Dengar ke suara?
Dengar loud and clear. Boleh dengar.
Oh, okay. Uh, Now we get the format according to IE triple S. So we don't need a lot of time to change the format. We just go to the site space and choose the template that you want, and then you put your info and boom, then you come up with your journal. So this format lah IE triple S, but you need to refine a little bit lah, to refine edit on the typeset. So you need to refine a little bit. But want to say that we don't need a lot of time to change this manuscript format lah. Okay. And then we go to the site space already. Okay, this demo, some demo. Okay, now we go to data analyze lah. How we can use this AI to analyze our data? Oh, is it possible we use AI to analyze our data? Yes, possible when we use the Chat GPT. Actually, Chat GPT have a many function that you can apply. So this is a Chat GPT, and but we need to go to the pay version because the pay version will provide more features Okay, okay, like this they provide like this, you can custom your Chat GPT also But if you go to Chat GPT for the 4 because they have ability to analyze the data. Okay, let's say I take the data. I take the data. They can analyze data either from the figure form or the table form. Okay, let's say I take this data lah. Actually data apa Wait. Oh, this data automation. Okay, does this AI can analyze the trend of the work of the automation? So we can ask the AI to analyze. Okay, wait Uh, what with the very specific form lah. Please analyze lah. Analyze of this what This data about what RGO electrode fabrication of RGO modified electrode for detection of Giovanni. You need give some brief lah. so that the ChatGPT can analyze. Okay. So does ChatGPT can analyze this data? Actually, it's good for us because they can give some draft, some idea, so that we can not take a lot of time lah to answer to write. Okay, so you can see here how the ability of ChatGPT to give some brief, some elaboration on the trend kan. So they can yeah. So they explain the first graph. Is it true? That's why from us we need as a human expected we need to verify the answer from the ChatGPT ni. So from here they say what? The first graph show peak current measure a different scan rate betul. There's a trend of decreasing. This could they can suggest also. They just not only elaborate the trend, but they can give the reason. This could suggest the lower scan rate. The lower, wow, you can see similar goes to the figure B, figure C. So let's ask the ChatGPT. If you can see the here figure D, why if you increase more than 100, this gonna apa this peak current become low. So we can ask ChatGPT. Okay. Can you explain? Can you explain in figure D why why after why after why the peak current? Why the peak current why the peak current start decrease when when employ volume more than 100 ml. Does ChatGPT can answer this trend? Let's find out. So wait. So from us, from the human perspective, we need to verify lah. So at least they give some idea. We don't need a lot of time to think So they can give some of the answer. For example, electrode survey coverage kan. Because apa ni? Electrode surveys So they can give a good answer. Particle aggregation, diffusion limitation, all the answer actually they can get from the previous data set. So at least that's why I say that we can utilize this AI to produce a very good quality of paper. You read the combination. So from us we need to validate lah the answer from ChatGPT. Okay, so this how we can use the ChatGPT to analyze the data. Also, let's say if you have the table data. Table data in the form like this lah. And I show the origin data. Does this ChatGPT can elaborate data taburan hujan? Okay. Also, ChatGPT they understand the Malay word Actually dia faham. Okay, terangkan data taburan hujan. Apa ni? Selama 15 hari Selama 15 hari dengan mengambil faktor minimum. Saya cubalah tak tahu betul tak minimum temperature. Campur-campur pun is okay, dia faham juga. Campur bahasa rojak pun dia okay juga. Rainfall and humidity. Kita kena bagi more specific lah. Ni Celsius. Maximum. Just want to show the ability, how far they can go lah untuk analysis the data ni. Mungkin agak scary, tapi itulah hakikatnya. Humidity. For the humidity, what are the humidity? Percentage. try. So they need to wait they analyze the table So this ChatGPT also they can provide the statistical data. Can provide significant or not significant, and they can ask do for the statistical would or format tak betul. So they will no they will start scan Even though I ask the question in Malay, they can answer in English. Or they start analyze. Okay, they start analyze column one, what. Oh, so they have ability to clean the data. Okay, they start. Oh, they take time. Oh, wow. Okay, can you produce a graph? Yes, beside they can elaborate the trend, the reason. This ChatGPT 4 they able to produce a graph. Okay, and also they can provide a statistical analysis. You can ask anything about the statistical analysis, then they can do. Wait, I want to wait for me. At least you get the initial idea lah. What when we want to start or when we want to elaborate the discussion. Oh, cannot lah. It's okay lah. So we move lah. We move to the data visual. Go to the ChatGPT. So this is a prompt that you can use. Uh, okay. The last thing about how we can use for the AI, we can ask the AI to give the feedback and revision. Usually, of course, when we have the grant proposal, the review paper, we ask the expertise to give the feedback. But sometimes, the expert they have some limitation time and ability. So we can ask the AI to act as a professor, for example, to offering the feedback, making comment, and also because this AI availability 24 hours. So how we can do? We can ask ChatGPT per version. Okay. ChatGPT per version, but in ChatGPT per version, you actually, like I say, you can custom or you can give the character for the ChatGPT. For example, because we were on the research field, so you can make this ChatGPT more become to you make this character the researcher character for the ChatGPT. So you can put your name and you can put the description. So the more specific task rather you use the general ChatGPT, you can custom ChatGPT that do the function for the researcher. So for example, like this, I already made the custom. So this is my custom for the my ChatGPT. So let's say what I change. So okay, here you. So this okay, what instruction I put here professional role, you see professor, apa dia punya key responsible knowledge, because they relate with my field lah, our field lah, research kan. So 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 then we can ask the ChatGPT to review our abstract ke, we ask to review our writing ke, our introduction. The last time I used this ChatGPT to review my executive summary, because we want to submit the grant proposal. So I asked lah Professor J what hell I can put, kan, please critique from this a prompt from our my executive summary, what can you rate from 1 to 10? So you can utilize this ability of the ChatGPT. Let's say I want to ask this professor to review my introduction. This my student writing. Okay. Oh, but before that we need to put the prompt. We need to put the prompt. Okay, from here, what? Okay, we put the prompt here. Okay, ask, we ask the Professor J, do you think my introduction part, so you need do you think my introduction part is detailed enough to provide good overview of the topic? So, usually conventional we ask the normal the human professor. Now we ask the virtual professor, with the specific instruction. Okay, so I ask this professor. So they can ask the review lah. So, and also at the same time, they can ask what the suggestion that you can improve. So from that we can learn lah how to improve our introduction, become more better lah. So that's a strategy I use the last time when I try to apply the grant. So I keep asking the professor to improve uh the executive summary, the overall the proposal kan. So they can ask a very good comment actually. So they ask, okay, my introduction is limitation on current dictation. So what I need to, I put lah my current dictation. Same goes ni lah. So that's how the strategy that you can utilize the AI uh, to for the review and for the review. Okay. So language, or the last time language and style improvement. Apart from that, you can use Toolbot or Grammarly. There's another AI for the grammar that you can explore. For example, Edit GPT, InstaText, and Jenny. I want to show InstaText. InstaText. So you go to InstaText or Edit GPT. So Edit GPT. Go Edit GPT. Okay. Edit GPT. Eh, okay. So go to new. I want to upload the document. Okay. So in the Edit GPT, they have a lot of selection. So I want to improve my student writing. So let's see here. Okay. Eh, So you can select lah. Either you want to uh, approve it for the grammar, lie or proofread, or sometimes your sentence is more too complex. Then you can make the sentence become more natural. Like this, I want to improve the grammar lah. Put the grammar. So the AI will detect lah. They will fit the grammar. So easy lah for us lah. Easy for us to fit the grammar. So you can use this. You copy and you put into the Microsoft Word lah. Same goes to if you apply for the Instatek pun similar concept. They just fit the grammar. They just fit the grammar or suggested grammar. But the other AI, Jenny. Okay, Jenny. Jenny, the new AI that I already exploit. Okay, Jenny. Where is Jenny? Okay, Jenny. What a good thing about Jenny ni? Not Jenny K-pop. Jenny. Jenny AI. Okay, but of course you need to subscribe lah. But the good thing about Jenny, uh, it made our word become more, what we can become more concise, more readable. I also try to the chat GPT. Uh, but sometimes the word sometimes when we ask the chat GPT to refine our sentence, but the sentence too jargon, too complex. The tone is not look like academic. But when we use the Jenny, uh, this sound okay. Okay, let's say I put here. I want to. Okay, let's say. Okay. Okay, this is Jenny, this is Jenny. So I want, okay, I put the title lah. Okay, put the title. Okay. Okay, the good thing about Jenny, they don't like compare to the Edit GPT. Uh, apa tadi ya? Compare to the Edit GPT Instatet, Jenny, if you compare to Edit GPT Instatet, they can just focus on to fit the grammar. But if you use the Jenny, they can generate a new sentence, a new idea like this. So I put the title for the use electrochemical. So when I wait a while, they can produce a new content. See? So I accept. Also I wait lagi. So actually, the focus of all the journey, they want to avoid the symptom of the writer block. Sometimes we block, we start, we don't know how to write. So this journey give the idea how we want to write the next. But I want to show how we can improve the sentence actually. This is one thing. Okay, okay, this one sentence, let's say. If you use the edit JT, they just focus on grammar lah. So if you use the Jenny, like this. So cancer is one of the major cause of something. Okay. Then we try to Jenny to make the sentence become more fluency lah. So there are many selection you can use, but I will try to improve here. So you put improve fluency. So I put here. So I try to compare lah instead below. So dia punya dia punya new sentence is more fluency compared to original. Let's say like cancer is one of the major, but the cancer is a leading. So this sound like the journal. The sound. So if you wait for a while, they can generate new sentence. Wait, Oh no, tak ada pula. Just want to show lah that Jenny is not just focused on to fit the grammar. So see. At least you get the idea lah. When you write, you get the idea what you want to do to write the next. Okay. This help us to write more fast lah. Okay. But like I say, you cannot take simply 100% content from the AI. You can refer actually. Okay. Take example lah when use this language. Language the AI. Okay. This part I already cover. Language. This is a summarize lah. The summarize of the AI writing tool lah. Okay. And the last part lah, ethic consideration that you need to reconsider. The first thing you need to consider is plagiarism. So even though this AI, they based on the machine learning, they take the previous data, they take algorithm to predict a new sentence, then they come out with a new word that not similar to the other sentence, but it still consider ethic violation if you take 100%. Okay. And also that's why we need to verify. Also some of the AI, when they take the previous, sometimes the repetitive data because they depend on the prediction word. So sometimes the prediction word is similar to the previous sentence, so they can lead to the plagiarism also. That's why we need to validate and verify. The second, the ethic is accuracy and reliability. Because this AI, for example, ChatGPT, they can produce one single answer, and the answer is from the previous data set, and maybe some of the data is misleading. So we need to validate and verify. If you have the reference, it's more better lah. Okay. The second, the bias. Bias because, like I say, because they depend the previous data set, the large some of data maybe become more biased. That's why we need to validate lah. And the third, four is a data integrity in research. Because this AI, they have ability to analyze the data, and they give the open opportunity to to manipulate the data because using the AI actually. The five is transparency, transparent. Uh, Transparent, we need to become more transparent. When we use the AI, we need to disclose the use of AI. If you notice that recently I just submit the paper to Elsevier. So when I want to submit Elsevier, I need to disclose, is it the paper I use AI or not? So we need to disclose the use of AI, yeah. And of course, they cannot replace the human interaction. These are some of ethical consideration and limitation. Oh yeah, one of the limitation when we use the AI, that I noticed is when we use the AI, for example, to search literature review, to find the literature review, because this AI depend on the machine learning based on the previous trained data set, and the trained data set is come from the open source, like the journal, like the book, like the website. But some of the publisher journal, they don't open the access. So you have limitation at that field lah. Uh, maknanya some of the publisher yang not maknanya you cannot access yang publisher yang buat subscription tu sebenarnya. There's some limitation lah. Tapi actually you boleh gunalah untuk to improve or to save a lot of time lah. So, oh, last thing. Can we trust the AI writing detector? Apart from the turn-in that can check our plagiarism, when we submit thesis ke submit paper, we have a turn-in to detect the plagiarism. Now, we have the AI writing detector, but uh, the issue for use the AI writing detector, the technology now, the technology for the AI writing detector, they cannot differentiate between initial human input. Let's say you have your own sentence. You write your own sentence and then you ask the Grammarly or AI to check the grammar to improve. Then you submit to the AI writing detector, but it's still also considered as the AI writing detector. That is also considered your writing is considered labeled as AI writing, because the issue is until now the AI writing detector they cannot differentiate between our initial human input that have been refined by AI and content that is entirely AI generate. Of course, it's wrong if you take 100% content to our writing. But there are some issue when we use our own word, lepas tu we minta dia refine or minta dia betulkan grammar, then end up still considered sebagai AI writing detector, because AI writing detector dia based on uh, the probability of word prediction, kan. Kalau tinggi dia punya word of prediction itu, maka dia consider as a writing detector. So this is an issue lah actually when you use the AI writing detector. And the last thing is, again, I suggest you, when you use the AI, the best combination must come from our idea, our research input, and our idea too will expand by the AI as a supportive tool. This is a best combination, because like I say, when you use the AI, it's actually that already generate from the previous data actually. This is not a new idea. It's actually the old idea. The new idea is come from us. Then from our idea, we ask the AI to expand the idea lah. To expand the idea, become more clear lah. And also, I think this is time. Thank you for listening and your attention. Terima kasih semua.
Okay, I think we have listened to a very comprehensive use of AI in scientific writing. I hope everybody can hear me. So since we have a limited time, I can allow one or two questions if there is any questions from the floor. Anyone?